Welcome to the Boot Hill Sports Network and the 2025 preview of your Hayti Indians. All right, Hayti coming off a 4-6 campaign from last year. Previous year only winning one game, so improvement by the Indians were made last year as they got a win over Scott City and a big win. 32-20. Scott City ended up the year at 5-5, and then they went on and beat Veritas 58-21. Got wins over Pleasant Hope with halfway 62-0, and they beat Malden 46-22. Big losses there. Portageville, St. Vincent, Charleston. In that St. Vincent game, they were in it at halftime, and then they end up losing that one 35-0 and losing the Battle of the Boot Hill. So Carruthersville still has that Battle of the Boot Hill trophy. The Indians are hoping to get that back this year. Indians have a couple of new teams on the schedule this year, and they making moves as Lighthouse Senior High, out of Nixa, Missouri, has joined the schedule for the Indians. The Indians will make that long travel over to near Springfield as Nixa, and they will play Lighthouse Senior High to open up the season. And then they got a home game at Portageville, and then I believe what is homecoming and all of Hayti High School's class reunion as well. Scott City with Chaffee. That's right, folks. You heard that right. Scott City and Chaffee will be coming to Hayti on a Saturday afternoon. That's a 1 o'clock game. So a special edition of Boot Hill Sports Network Hayti Indian football on that Saturday. And a team that we're probably all familiar with is Lincoln Cardinals. Hayti will travel to Lincoln. As you all know, Hayti back in 2018 played Lincoln for the Class 1 state title, and Hayti won that one 44-0. And then we'll go to St. Vincent to take on those Indians. And then is the Battle of Boot Hill this year. That is in Carruthersville, and that is on October the 10th. And then another new team on the schedule is Marquette Catholic out of Alton, Illinois. That is also a Saturday game on October the 18th. That is a 2 p.m. start time for that one. And then the Indians will close out against the Malden Green Wave. That is a look at your 2025 Hayti Indian football schedule. I'll tell you what, folks, we're going to take a quick time out and be back with other interviews, and we'll have head coach Dominic Robinson after this commercial break.
Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service is an in-home supportive care provider serving the area from locations at 1119 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville and at 511 East Elm in Marston, Missouri. Glowing Hearts has friendly, professional employees who provide home nursing visits along with personal and homemaker services to enable clients to remain at home. There is a difference. See for yourself by calling Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service in Carruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537. Great food and electrifying atmosphere and entertaining people. Come on in to Home Plate Bar and Grill, located at 1710 State Highway 84 in Hayti, Missouri. No matter if it's high noon or closing time, it's never too late to slide in to Home Plate.
All right, welcome back to the Boot Hill Sports Network. I'm Mark Manley, the voice of the Hayti Indians right here on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Last week, we got an opportunity to go see Hayti practice a little bit. We caught up with Coach Dominic Robinson of the Hayti Indians, the head football coach there. Let's see what Coach Robinson had to say about his 2025 Hayti Indians.
Today, the home of the Indians, I got Coach D-Rob with me. Coach, 4-6 season last year.
Yes, sir.
Expectations going into this year. I know you got a lot of returning starters.
Yes, sir, man. We've been putting in a lot of work this season, man, in the off season. So the expectations definitely always to win, compete at a high level, and also just teaching kids, to be men on the field and men off the field as well. So.
Hot days like this, what do you guys normally do on a hot day like today?
We just try to make sure we keep our kids hydrated first, and then we try to make sure we can, check the temperature gauge, check the wet bulb gauge, and then make sure we're in compliance with Minnesota and the state. And then kind of follow all those guidelines that we were told as coaches.
So let's review a little bit about what's been going on this year so far. I know you had some 7-on-7 drills. See anything there you like?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. We had a couple tournaments we played in. X-Day one and Zoo one. We finished. We were top 4 in both of those tournaments, and so, you know, we was with 20 to 30 schools in those tournaments. So big schools, all big schools. So I think we were some of the smaller schools in those tournaments, and we were able to compete at a high level in those as well. So it was good for our kids to get that type of exposure, but also good for our kids to get that type of competition as well. So.
All right, let's look at some players returning. I know you got J.C. Ford coming back. He didn't get to play the whole season last year due to an injury in the Carruthersville game.
Yes, sir.
But, man, just in the short time he did play, he had over 1,300 yards and looks like 12 touchdowns and 4 INTs.
Yeah, he was top 2 in our whole Super Bowl conference in passing in this area. So I mean, just to play 6 or 7 games is big for us going into this year, because as far as confidence wise, he's a lot more confident in the offense. He's a lot more stronger and just savvy of the offense. So I'm excited for him this year, and hopefully we do some great things this year with him.
Now let's talk about one of your senior leaders, and that's Javante Payne.
Yes, sir.
He stepped right in and filled in nicely. I was telling everybody last year when Ford went down, I said there's nothing like having a backup like Javante Payne.
Yeah, this year he won't be the backup, but he'll be, be in the role of playing receiver for us in the slot and on the outside. So we'll move him around and running back as well. And he's just going to be an impact player for us this year. When he gets the ball in his hands, he's special. So we're going to be able to. We're gonna have fun with him this year as well. So.
Good deal. Yeah, he's a special ball player, and he's a leadership. What's his leadership mean to your team?
It's big, man, because he's a senior for us, and also he's been in the trenches as far as our program. So it's big for us having somebody like that on our team.
Yeah, he's one of the freshmen that took the line along that year.
Just,
yeah, it's glad to see him grow. Now Isaiah Love at running back, man, he's special talent as well.
Most definitely, man. He was one of our captains last year and our leaders last year, and fortunately for us, he's a junior, so we get to bring him back in the same capacity and hopefully fix some of our mistakes from last year and get to work on that winning side of the column.
So tell us some of these newcomers you got coming in, man, that we might need to keep an eye on. You don't want to let too much out of the bag, don't do it.
Nah, I don't like to.
Anybody that's kind of like raised the eyebrow, though?
Colin Isom, he's a freshman, man. He came in, we had camp last week in Green County Tech, and we had 2 linemen out, and he came in and started for us. And I mean, we didn't miss a beat with him. He's going to be part of the 6 man in that O-line rotation. Like I said, we have Tremel Liddell, which is a freshman brother of Tremel Liddell.
Well, that's going to be confusing for me.
It's going to be confusing for you, and for me as well. But he's had a great summer all summer, man. We threw him in the fire at Mizzou. At X-State camp and at Mizzou as well. And then he held his own with some 5 and 6A schools. So it was good for us to have that. And like I said, we got a good group of freshmen coming in. I love all of them actually. And I'm actually proud of their progress this summer.
That junior high team's done pretty well.
They went undefeated last year as 8th graders, so they'll be freshmen this year. So it's a little bit different than junior high, but they found out the harder way. So
that's good. Now let's talk about the defensive side of the ball. I know you lost your sack leader, Ricky Bryant, graduated. How do you replace somebody like a Ricky Bryant?
You don't, man. You just hope that you can get the next guy ready. That's been our motto. Same with the quarterback position, which we moved Timmy Grissom as our backup. So. I think like I said, he showed signs as well. But on that DN position, we got Juice and got Elijah Johnson at the rushing end, so we'll be fine. Both of those guys started last year. We just put them in different positions. So.
Okay, so you look to improve on the 4 and 6 season. You got some new teams on the schedule. Lighthouse, Senior House, you're going to open up with out of Nixon, Missouri.
Yes, sir.
What do we know about them?
They play a lot of football. They played in Texas and they played all over. So I mean, they bring back everybody from last year's team for the most part that I've seen. Like I said, they played there last year and they played them pretty solid. So I mean, it's going to be a team that we'll have to be prepared for. We'll be and we'll have to take that long trip over there. So.
Yeah, you got a lot of long trips for sure, and then you're going to go to somebody that's probably going to have a little chip on their shoulder. After that state title game, and that's with Lincoln.
Yep. So we'll be fine, man. I'm like I said, they had a lot of guys come back from last year, and we'll be senior heavy this year. So same thing with we'll be junior heavy this year. So I'm excited about the challenge, and like I said, get a chance to play somebody who played in the state championship. always good.
There you go. And you got a team out of Illinois, Illinois.
Yes, sir. At Marquette Catholic, yeah, they're private school out of Illinois. About 4 or 5 hours from here. So played them on a Saturday. Played them on a Saturday, and like I said, we get an opportunity to get tested on that. I think they 4 or 5A school. So
yeah, you got a couple Saturday games. The other one now, this seems a little weird to me, but Scott City with Chaffee.
Yep. So that's a co-op with Chaffee, Scott City. Yeah, conference opponent. I'm looking forward to getting tested early with those guys because Scott City is usually a great opponent, state contender always. So it's gonna be good for us.
All right, Coach. I appreciate you joining us here today on the Boot Hill Sports Network. That's Coach Dominic Robinson. I'm Mark Manley for Boot Hill Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association. Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Welcome back to the 2025 Hayti Indian Preview Show. I'm your host, once again, Mark Manley. We had the privilege of talking to 6 Hayti Indians that included J.C. Ford, Nick Robinson, Isaiah, Show Me Some Love, Javante Payne, Jaden Malone, and Jaheim Dunn. So let's see what those guys had to say about the 2025 Hayti Indians.
And I've got J.C. Ford, the Hayti Indian quarterback. JC, you are a junior, I do believe. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, you missed a little bit last year, but I got a few statistics here. In the games you did play, you were 82 of 129 for 1,385 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 4 INTs. Now, you went down in the Crosville game. How are you doing?
I'm doing better. It's still kind of shaky, but we're getting back on track.
So knee injury?
Yeah.
Gotcha. You did return in the basketball season later on, so that's good news. Sure. What are you looking forward to the most this year?
Full season.
Full season.
Yeah,
Healthy one, right?
Yeah,
there you go.
Full season.
So you've taken your lumps first couple years in this program.
Yeah.
Time to turn things around, and you got a lot of people back, so you got to feel good about this year.
Yeah, sure.
Surrounded by a lot of talent, too.
Whole lot of talent.
What are your thoughts of last year when Payne come in and relieved you, man? He stepped right in, right?
Yeah, he did good. He did good. He didn't really play too much quarterback at the time, but he came in. He did good.
Okay. Favorite receiver? You got one?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You can't really say that on camera anyway, right?
Yeah. I like all my receivers.
There you go. Any shout outs you want to give?
God for sure. God.
Amen on that. All right, man. J.C. Ford, Hayti Indian quarterback, catching up with us here in preseason right here at the Hayti football field. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Indian Preview Show. I got senior running back Isaiah. Show me some love. How you doing, Mr. Love? You had a good summer?
Yes, sir.
How you feeling about going into your senior year? I know you took some lumps last few years, so you got to feel great that you got most of your offensive back.
Yeah. I feel like we're going to do good.
You had let me get some numbers here I had on you. You had some very impressive numbers, and this is only through week 8, all I could find, but you had over 700 yards in week 8, so that's a good job. That's almost 100 yards per game. You had 63 carries, that's 7 touchdowns, but here's what's important. You average 11.2 carry, man, so that's a lot of yards, a lot of blocking for you, right?
Yeah, and I have receiving.
That's right, yep.
Yeah.
So what are you looking forward to going into this year, record-wise? What do you think? I don't know. There you go. All right, we like to hear that. You got to get that the Battle of Boot Hill trophy back over here too, right?
Yeah, that's going back to Hayti.
It's going back to Hayti. All right. So senior year means a lot to you. you're going to step on this field one last time, that last home game. Going to feel, how you going to feel? You don't miss the ride, right? So I say enjoy your senior year because it's going to go by pretty quick. I know you do play basketball too, and they all run together, but enjoy it, embrace it, and get out there and do what you do best, and that's run that football, all right? Thanks for joining me here today. This is Isaiah Love. We'll be right back.
Whether you're competing for the thrill of the game or cheering from the sidelines, the Bank of Missouri is rooting for you every step of the way. We know life is full of ups and downs. That's why our team works to get to know you, to understand your unique needs, and to empower you with the personalized tools and support to reach your goals. So no matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is a teammate you can count on. Get started at bankofmissouri.com.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Carruthersville tradition.
Nick Robinson. Nick, you're going to step up and play a little bit this year, man. Expectations coming into this year?
High expectations, stepping up. We all got to do it. That's a team thing. QB, O-line, we all got to be on the same page. As far as stepping up goes, or not stepping up, as far as everybody just being a player, we all got to work as a team. We're a unit.
Tell us what position you play.
I play center.
Center? And you've always played center?
First year playing center, that's why I say I got to step up to this
You got
team.
a lot to learn, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is that a hard position to learn?
It has its tendencies. It's not, I'm not going to say it's the hardest position on the field, but
you're in every play, though. Yeah. Ain't no doubt about that, is it? Yeah. You got to know who to block and all that, man. Yeah. So, thoughts on your, do you play defense as well?
Yes, sir. I play linebacker and defensive line.
So you'll be going both ways?
Most of the time, sometimes, yeah. Or next.
So like a hot day today is something to get you really in conditioning, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's probably 106 as we do in this interview with Nick. Any other comments you want to make? Any shout-outs out there to anybody?
I want to make a shout-out to my mom. She blessed me, let's make it happen. She has taken me all this way. I've been playing football forever. She supported me. My grandpa, he's told me to keep pushing. My family, Florida, everybody I got, I just want to put a shout out to them for pushing me to keep going and not quit. And stick with it. Be a dog, keep going.
Right on. That's Nick Robinson, the Hayti senior center and linebacker for your Indians. I got senior Javante Payne. How you doing, Mr. Payne?
Doing good.
Hey, you had a good summer?
Sir.
Well, camp-wise, how are you feeling?
I feel like we improved way more than last year. I can already see it.
7-on-7. You've been playing a lot of 7-on-7 this year, right? You've been, Mizzou, Arkansas State. How'd those go for you?
Those terrible and good at the same time.
Hey, lessons, right?
Yeah.
That's why you got to take out all that, man. Because come Friday night, it's 11-on-11, so, you never know. You are a senior. Are you a captain this year?
Yes, sir.
Good deal, man. Tell us what that means to you to be a captain your senior year of the Hayti Indians.
Man, I just want to lead my team to at least close to state one game or state, if not win. I want to go out with a bang my last year.
Got a lot of returning players. You're one of them. J.C. Ford, who can sling that rock, and he likes to sling it to you out there, too. Yeah. So you're going to play wide receiver, and what else are you going to play? Defense?
Yeah, cornerback, and goal.
Gotcha. So you're going to be a two-way player here in Javante Payne. Any shout-outs you want to give out to the family, man?
My mama, for sure.
His mama. Oh, everybody loves mama, don't they? And grandma, too.
And Drea, Willie, Otto.
All right, man. This is Mr. Basketball himself last year in the Boot Hill Sports Network, and he hopes to repeat it this year in football and take the Indians all the way to a district title. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You could call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2666. 2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss. For your next concrete job, give Jones Concrete LLC a call in Carruthersville, Missouri. Locally owned and operated by Brad Jones. They specialize in patios, sidewalks, and driveways. But that's not all, folks. They have gravel and dirt delivery available. So if you don't want that back to hurt, give Jones Concrete a call at 573-724-2005. Jones Concrete LLC.
Welcome back to the Boot Hill Sports Network, Hayti football, and I've got Jaden Malone, the junior here, plays both ways. Jaden, where do you play at?
I play right guard and right tackle.
Right guard and right tackle. You know, I used to know old Gatorade joke. The guy said he played tackle and guard. He guarded Gatorade and tackled anybody come by. That was me, really. No. Anyway, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
I'm a hard worker. Like I'm one of the captains for the whole line out here. I set an example for myself right here. Some of the young guys look up to me a little bit. They expect me to lead them by example.
You penciled in as a starter so far?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what number you going to be wearing?
Number 55.
Number 55. Do you play through junior high and all that too?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you've been with Coach, you know a lot about Coach Robinson, I guess. T-Rod, as we call him. Tell us your thoughts on the season. Tell us a little bit about the 7-on-7 you went through earlier in the year.
The 7-on-7, it was electric out there. There was a lot of big plays. My teammates, they were doing good out there. A lot of big plays out there.
Big plays. All right, man. We hope you make some good plays on big plays on Friday nights for the Indians, man. And good luck and best wishes. And thanks for joining us here on the Boot Hill Sports Network, buddy.
Yes, sir.
I am with Junior. Is that right? Jaheen Dunn plays for the Indians. Jaheen, what position are you playing this year?
Linebacker, right tackle.
Linebacker, all right tackle. So another guy who's got to go both ways. Tell us a little bit about going both ways. It's pretty hard, right?
Yeah.
Especially on days like today, right? Yeah. 106 out here as we do this, man. So junior year here, expectations for you?
Going all the way.
Going all the way. There you go, man. That's what we like to hear. Last 2 years, you know, you're coming off a 4-6 record. You got some new guys on the team, freshmen moving up. And tell us a little bit about the freshmen, man. Are they going to be there to help you out?
Yeah, we got some linemen there. They're going to come to block. They can't play. We got a freshman there, Jatavian Grant, linebacker. He coming to hit.
There you go. There you go. Watch out for Grant, as he says. So, Jaheim, anybody out here you want to give a shout out to? Mom, grandma?
My mama, Teddy Kershaw.
All right, man. So the 7-on-7 drills, you put a little bit about that?
I don't really participate in the 7-on-7.
No, you didn't? Okay. Just mainly offensive gurus, right? All right, man. So, well, I guess we'll look forward to seeing you on Friday nights for the Hayti Indians, man, and best of luck on your junior year, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks for joining us today. That's Jaheen Dunn of the Indians.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Carruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
Life can be a little hectic when you're always in motion. Don't you wish you had a bank that could keep up? First State Community Bank's digital banking is the perfect companion for your fast-paced everyday life. Whether you're looking to review your full financial picture or just wanted a quick glance at your balance, First State Community Bank keeps you connected to your finances, all while juggling your daily activities. Download the app today and bank in motion with First State Community Bank's digital banking.
Welcome back to the Boot Hill Sports Network. I'll tell you what, a few things we learned about these 2025 Hayti Indians, that they love God, Grandma, and Mama, and they have high expectations for the 2025 season. We'll have it all right here on the Boot Hill Sports Network beginning August the 29th. Until then, this is Mark Manley saying so long from the Boot Hill Sports Network and Hayti Indian football.